Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and I am back. I have been looking for, oh wait, before I go to that, I want to show you, I went to the Dollar Tree store the other day, and they have these laser cut chipboard things, and they had some new ones that I hadn't seen. They had butterflies and they had crosses, and you get 6 in each one for $1. And then they had this Crafter Square tear-off palette for $1. So I thought, okay, I'll do that. And what else did they have? They had something else, but I don't know what I did with it. Oh, this glitter tool in a roll for $1 for Christmas stuff. I thought, well, it's gold. I can use that for a lot of different things. It doesn't have to just be for Christmas. So anyway, okay, let me put that away. So I have been kind of stumped over what to do for the cover for this little journal. And so I went to an outlet store and found this Christmas tea towel that has sort of a nostalgic pattern fabric. So I'm going to cut it up, and that's going to be my cover. So I'm also then going to, since it's just thin cotton, I'm going to use, a while back I bought a baby blanket quilt liner on Amazon, because I just was like, okay, I just need to get this done. So I got it on Amazon, and it's just a big piece of cotton fabric. It's really kind of like felt, only I think felt is wool, isn't it? Anyway, this is cotton, and so it just gives some thickness to it. So I think I'm just going to make a double layer of this, so it'll be this inside and outside, and put this in the middle of it. So I'm going to stop the camera and cut that out really quick. Okay, got these pieces cut out, and the cotton, okay, so this is gonna go, and I'm not gonna try to have finished edges. I'm just gonna put this in the middle of these two pieces, and that will be my cover. And if a little of the white sticks out, that's fine with me. So I'm gonna go, let's see, I'm gonna go over to the sewing machine and just stitch this, just stitch around the edge, and then I will be back. I think for the title on it, I might do felt, actually. I think I have some green felt kind of as a background, and then I'm going to put white cotton over it that I've stamped words on, I think is what I'm going to do. So anyway, I'm going to go over to the sewing machine, and I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. I found my felt, had a square of green felt that I think works fine, and I got this stitched. Of course, you know, never goes right the first time. I had to do it twice, but anyway, I like it. I think it's got, I like the white flashes here and there. So that's the cover, and now I need to decide. I think that I'm gonna put the Christmas story on the front of it. And let's see, so actually what I can do next is go ahead and bind. I can bind, let's see, yeah. Do I want to do that? Probably not. I probably ought to, yeah, I could do that. I can bind this. One good thing about these little mini journals is they're just so mini. They're so small, you don't have as much to deal with when you're binding them. So also, for once in my life, I had this double pocket, and I was kind of thinking, well, I could put this, I wanted to put it on the reverse side of one of these pages, and I thought I would do it Okay, let me make sure I have the right order here, which I don't. There's the Annunciation, which is one of the first ones. Annunciation. Uh-oh. And there's the other Annunciation. So, nope, this is the first one. The angel Gabriel was sent from God. Yeah. That goes first. Okay. All right. Got it together here. Almost. That goes in the middle. Okay. So, I'll make sure my little doily's centered from top to bottom at least a little bit better. Oh, and so what I was thinking was I could take this pocket, because I always forget to put it in before I bind it, and then you have to cut it in half and do it that way, which actually I could still do that, but I thought I would look and see if there was a likely candidate. Looks kind of good on that. It would look good on one of these plain ones, just to kind of add a little Christmas element to it. Let's see. There's one. I could add it to this. Let me see. No, it's the wrong green. Well, it looks like that is probably the best candidate right there. So I'm going to flip this over so I don't lose my place and glue this pocket in. Pretty proud of myself for remembering. Might be the first and the last time I remember. And I think this was too long, and I will end up having to trim it off, but that's okay. Okay, so whoops. Come on, get over to the edge. And, oh, no, it's just right. Okay, well, that's even better. Okay. And then flip this back over on top so I don't lose the place, and double check that I have them all right side up. Okay. All right. And then put my cover. Center that in the cover. Okay, and I'm going to, let me clamp this just until I get my needle threaded and all that good stuff. So, get out my little bookbinding kit. All needle. Let's see. I always try to pick the smallest one I have. I don't even know why I have all those other needles. I don't need them. Okay, and I'm going to use this kind of light colored. You want 2.5 times. Oh, perfect. Okay. And this waxed linen cord or thread. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Okay. Make sure everything looks like it's going to fall right. Actually, this looks like it's there. Scooch it down just a little bit. Okay, I'll fix that later. I don't think that's, my main concern is that I get this kind of squared up with that edge. And I think I did, so. All right, so I'm going to Poke a hole in the center, just sort of eyeball it. Put my needle through. Poke a hole through this top. And then hope I can find, this is the tricky thing with the cloth, it's finding that hole once I pull the awl out. Ooh, it went right in. Okay. Okay. Don't lose your tail in the middle there so you can tie it. Okay, so then I'm going to come back through that hole and hold that tail down so you don't catch it with the needle. Poke it back through. Whoops, hold on. I want it to go. Okay, and this looks like it's going a little wonky. Not sure why. Might be the way I've got it clipped. Okay, let me clip it up here. Keep cutting my fingernails off, and I'm always sorry because I can't pick anything up for a while. All right, poke the hole up here. Pull that through. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Make sure you've got it pulled tight all the way. There's no slack anywhere. And then tie a double knot in the center. Hold on to that while I do the second one. And done. Okay, and I'm going to cut this. Where's the scissors? Crazy how quick things get buried when you do this. Ooh. Cut just a little bit off there. Okay, so it's bound, and I will probably use a red ribbon to shut it with.